There's something that's really been bugging me lately, and the more I hear it, the more I think about it. I hear it in church, on Facebook, in movies, and from every couple ever. Love. So what exactly is love? And do we even really know what it is? So often I hear that love is that feeling you get when you really like somebody. But don't feelings change? I'm going to throw you guys for a loop here and say that generally, love is probably the opposite of what most people think. I was searching for definitions online when I think I found an answer that I really liked. I stumbled upon the Merriam-Webster dictionary online, and I found one that I really liked. And to paraphrase, it said, an unselfish, loyal desire for the good of another. Now, how often is that the case when we say I love you? Generally, we say I love you to somebody who makes us feel good or makes us feel valued. And if they don't, then we usually say, we get along with them, or maybe we like them. But love is so much deeper than that. For instance, when you run out in the middle of a road when you're younger, and your mom or dad yells at you, they are mad at you, but they still love you. Implying that feelings don't really have an effect on whether somebody loves you. They simply just don't want you to get hit by that car. That was a paternal type of love. How exactly does that apply to dating? Well, it's simple really, and the things I'm going to tell you next, there's no special deep meaning behind them that you guys have to decipher. All it means is that you're willing to do whatever it takes to benefit that person, whether you're happy, mad, or even sad. It might show through you inconveniencing yourself by sacrificing your own personal time to help them through a difficult life situation. And if you truly love somebody, then you're willing to lay your life aside for them. And it may not always look like it does in the movies or in a Shakespeare play, where you end up dying for the person you love. It means living for them as well. And to do that, you have to spend every day you have and every chance you get to try to please them. And that might even mean inconveniencing yourself. So girls, don't give yourself away to that one romantic guy who will say those 3 precious words you've been looking for your whole life. And try checking to see if he'll stick around if you don't put out, so to speak. Obviously, guys don't run on emotion as much as girls do. And although that phrase might mean something to us, it just doesn't have the same effect. However, we do love conquering things, and that's one reason we love to play sports. So to you guys, I would say don't view a girl as a trophy that can be won, and use that passion inside you instead to protect her. So if we think before we get involved, we can save ourselves a lot of future heartache. However, dating isn't bad, as long as it's done safely. Here's something that helped me out. Just imagine one day that you're getting married, and you have to tell your spouse, hey honey, you know what? You just weren't good enough for me. I couldn't wait. I had to go experiment and test the water out so I knew what I was doing. Now wouldn't that moment mean so much more if you could tell your wife or husband, hey honey, you know what? I've waited my whole life for you. And to be honest, it was worth every second of that wait. So often I hear people ask, well, what if I don't know what to do when I get there? Well, you're married after all, aren't you? If you fail the first time, you can always try again.